In 1987, President Ronald Reagan said something very odd and perhaps revealing, all things considered, in this bizarre new age we are being forced into. He said,
"Can we and all nations not live in peace? In our obsession with antagonisms of the moment, we often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bond. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world."
But it doesn't stop there. In 1985, 2 years before at the Geneva Summit in Switzerland, Reagan asked Russian President Gorbachev if he would assist the US if an extraterrestrial threat on the planet ever arose. Why on earth would the President of the US say this to his biggest adversary at that time? What an interesting idea. What I'm getting at here is in relation to a video I did previously on Gaia.com, which still hasn't received enough views, and I will be doing a lot more on that website because of this. That site alone was the most shocking revelation I have ever had. Upon making that groundbreaking discovery, which included a plethora of so-called truth seekers and researchers who questionably always tend to leave out any mention of Christ or sound biblical teaching unless it involves a Nephilim, I have started to shift more of my attention towards this ancient alien theory and hoax. More recently, I discovered that Zecharia Sitchin is also involved, and if my suspicions are correct, this has to be the biggest hoax and conspiracy of all time. They're going to town with this. The fact that so many of them are being exposed as Freemasons and are obsessed with New Age madness means we need to understand that this is all their lies. Lies which I believe go all the way back to the Roswell incident, which was most likely a government-contrived hoax they have provided unconvincing cover stories for, only to sensationalise and add credibility to their own hoax, and to excite a whole movement of ET whack jobs. Like I said, if the rabbit hole really does go this deep, and we've already seen how deep it goes with Gaia.com, then this is the biggest conspiracy of all time. One which could involve a fake second coming and rapture, and a fake first contact with extraterrestrials, which is why this next playlist I'm planning could be my greatest work yet. I believe we are looking at something perhaps not exactly the same as, but akin to what is known as Project Bluebeam. Because everything that has happened up until now, and everything on the Gaia.com website, ancient alien theory, Ike's reptilians, and where all of this is going, means that stage 1 of the Project Bluebeam conspiracy is already underway. And it won't be long before they fake some undeniable discovery and proof that refutes every ancient religion, including Christianity, in favour of theirs. Incidentally, the Vatican has its own Jesuit astronomy program and observatory, which believes space is the new terrestrial frontier. As if it weren't weird enough already. It's pretty obvious where this is going. And look at all these legends in the field they have, freely masquerading as some kind of activist heroes. Remember, if it looks too good to be true, that's because it is. Alex Jones, David Icke, Zecharia Sitchin, Jordan Maxwell, so many others. Where did these guys all suddenly come from? Eh? All of a sudden, we've got these guys. changing everyone's whole perception of things and beliefs, whether it be religion, politics, history, all of it, completely turned upside down. Come on. Oh, and they have all this fascinating new insight no one's ever heard before. Where did that all come from? We're the world famous, unqualified, controversial researchers who know everything real historians, archaeologists and scholars missed. Yeah, okay. Oh, and by the way, we like to throw in a bit of witchcraft, New Age madness, Illuminati, all-seeing eyes and flipping aliens. Please come back to Earth. I'm going to go over Project Bluebeam in more detail now. And then I'm going to go over Jordan Maxwell and Zecharia Sitchin. I dug up some of my old conspiracy theory DVDs, which include Maxwell, and I've got 5 of Sitchin's books, which I'm going to debunk. So anyone who's in the same boat as me, and has been fortunate enough to find my channel, please stay tuned for what's coming up, because you're definitely going to need it.